Hey assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new series on the channel. It is the 550 million transfer swap challenge with Manchester United. This is a new experiment that I'm going to try, and it all depends on its continuation if you guys come in with the support on this video. If this video gets a lot of likes and of course lots of views, we will continue this with other teams. Now, let me explain to you how this series works and why I'm so excited about this, because I think this is going to be a fun thing to do, and I think it's really exciting as well because it combines the things that everyone loves about career mode. First of all, transfer window episodes do the best on YouTube. Transfers are all that we have in career mode, which people love. So I thought about making a series based around that, but we're taking it to a max, okay? This Manchester United team, as we know it, is worth around 552 million if you add up the entire budget, basically not the budget, but the value of these players, okay? If you put that together, you get to 552 mil. I've calculated it twice to make sure that I am on the right amount, and it was right. So, 550 million. If we let go all of these players, we should have that value, right? The way this video is gonna go is we're going to sim through a season with this team right here, the Manchester United team that is currently also the one in real life, where Marcus Rashford is on top form, where Greenwood is showing qualities of an amazing striker. This team is going to go through a season, and then we're going to see where they end up. Now, what am I going to do after that? I'm going to take those 552 million and I'm going to create a team that is around that value, not above that value, for sure below or exactly the same amount. And I'm going to create a team myself. I'm going to take over the wheel from Ollie, and we're going to see what we can do with 552 million as a Manchester United manager. Can my team beat the performances of this Manchester United squad that is the one in real life? Let's see how it works out. Transfer Swaps Challenge, episode 1, pilot episode. Let's see how it works out. If it does well, we're going to do more of this, but let's get right into it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sim forward until the end of the season. Keep in mind, Manchester United is playing in Europa League. They are also taking part, obviously, in the Carabao Cup and also, of course, the Premier League. Let's see how many titles this team can win, or if they're going to fail miserably. Now, I'm going to put onto the line, if I do fail this challenge, I'm going to give away 12,000 FIFA points, because today I think the headliner promo is coming out. So if I do fail and my team doesn't beat this team's performance, well then I will go ahead and give away those FIFA points on my Twitter. Link in the description down below. Make sure to follow to enter the giveaway. Later on, after the video is out, I will go ahead and put out a tweet. So go ahead and make sure to follow. Now, let's simulate up until May. Let's get this going. Well guys, we do get into the month of May. First of all, let's take a look at how these players have grown. If I'm not mistaken, Martial starts off at an 83. He has grown to an 86. Marcus Rashford +2 this season for himself as well. Pogba gone up to an 88. Nice to see. Daniel James +2 for him. Van Bissaka, lots of growth on this man. +3 if I'm not mistaken. +2 on Lindelöf, and a couple of pluses on Maguire as well. Maybe +2. I'm not too sure. Might have even been +3 right there. But Luke Shaw, don't feel like he has grown at all. De Gea has remained at his 89. And then now, let's get into the interesting bit. How has this team performed in the month of May? The season has finished. Let's take a look at it in the calendar. Here we go. So we have gone until the last day of the Premier League games, and they have even won that one. So against Leicester City, last game of the season, Manchester United have won, but overall in this entire season they came in the 4th position. So this is the spot that I need to beat with the team that I built for 550 million. Now, hold on, you might be thinking, oh, he's just going to put all the millions into the starting lineup and then the bench is going to be terrible. No, that's not how it's going to go. I'm going to have at least 23 players in the team, okay? That's going to be for sure. And I'm going to do my best to have as many not high rated, but actually good players on the bench that are not too unrealistic as well for a team like Manchester United. Obviously, Manchester United in real life do have a lot of deadwood in their team as well, players that never get to play, and we will have some of them as well, but I will focus on having a good replacement for all the positions within the squad as well. So to be aware of that. Now, Manchester United, 92 points. They have gotten 29 wins, 5 draws, 4 losses, 83 goals scored, and only 20 conceded, by the way, which is a decent number, 63 in the goal difference. So they have gotten themselves Champions League football, but they're still 10 points behind Manchester City. They're City rivals, and that is a bad thing, of course, and it is exactly what Manchester United fans hate right now about their squad. United behind City and Liverpool. That cannot be. In the past, that wasn't like that. United was winning the title all the time, and that needs to be changed. So Ollie, let me get that wheel, my man. It's my time to shine. Let's build my team, though. Before actually I do that, I should probably show you the success in other competitions as well. Manchester United has won the FA Cup. So top 4 in the Premier League, FA Cup victory, and Europa League final against Arsenal is a draw. Is it a victory, though? Here it goes. It is. They have won 5-4 on penalties. This is a tough target to beat, actually. Top 4 plus Europa League and FA Cup title. I think the only way to beat this is I have to get at least top 3 or more points than this team has gotten and win both trophies, or I have to win the Premier League and one of those trophies, but I'd say I would have to win the Europa League, okay? To make it kind of clear. If I win the Prem and the Europa League, I beat them. If I get into the top 3 and I get the FA Cup and also the Europa League trophy, I win as well. So those are my tasks. Let me show you my 550 million value team right now. Of course, my team is starting off with the main man that is about to join Manchester United in real life. According to lots and lots of reports, Bruno Fernandes is the man to join into the squad. I'm going to show you guys the values of these players later on, but this squad adds up to 551 million, and that is in euros. The other squad in euros adds up to 552 million, so we are 1 million behind the other squad. Just keep that in mind. I have added it all up on FIFA, so I am for sure that the values of these players are correct. Don't you worry about that one. But here we go. Starting off up top, I have brought in Timo Werner at the value of 51 million. He is one of the most expensive players to come into the squad, and he is being supported by Bruno Fernandes, who joins into the squad as well. He is going to be playing in that cam role. He's going to be playing for Manchester United in real life, apparently, after the derby of Sporting Portugal against Benfica. Apparently, he's going to be going over to Manchester United. That's an interesting transfer. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about that transfer over there. But I am going to be playing this team in a 4-3-3 attack formation because I do feel like that is better suited. So that is going to be the squad, because I had Ziyech in mind as a right wing. He can play in that right wing position. He is coming in at the value of 52 million, 1 million above Timo Werner, 1 rating above him as well. Bruno Fernandes comes in at 49 million transfer market value. Dembele comes in at 42.5. Modric, obviously, I had to get some experience in. I had to get someone in that is going to have the type of rating of a Pogba, and Modric comes in at the age of 33. He is now joining back into the Premier League after he played for Spurs and then Real Madrid, and now he's back into the Premier League again. He comes in at the value of 39 mil, and he's being supported by Alan in my team, 28-year-old. He is actually only worth 38 million in the transfer market value, so very happy with that midfield. That is an amazing midfield. Might be a little bit too offensive, but I still feel like this midfield can do well enough. I mean, Alan is going to do the dirty work at the back, and then these two can focus on bringing the ball forward into the feet of these attackers. We go down into the defense. Tagliafico coming in at 26.5 million. Jimenez coming in at 45 million to strengthen up that defense. Sule at 46.5. Pereira coming in at 33 mil, Handanovic at 26 million to complete the squad, the starting lineup of the squad. And then when we go onto the bench, we do have a few good ones, okay? Let me show you my bench in the right order just so you guys understand what's going on over here. So let's get this sorted. There we go. Haaland coming in at 20 million, the man that Ollie missed. Ollie, I'm going to take the wheel, thank you, because right now I've gotten the player that you wanted. You couldn't get him. Dortmund have signed this young man, and I think a lot of Manchester United fans were hyped about him joining because they thought Ole had a good connection to him. Well, that was unfortunate. Barnes is coming in from Leicester right here. He is coming in at the value of 12.5 mil, Haaland at 20 mil, and then this 17-year-old Ihataren at the 76 rating. What a talent. He's coming into my squad as well. He's worth 12 million in his transfer value. Ben Nasser from AC Milan, the man that had a great run for Algeria in that midfield, if I'm not mistaken, in the last cup competition in the Nations. He has done quite well for them, was an outstanding player and got signed by AC Milan. I think before that he was playing for Fiorentina, if I am not mistaken right there. He's coming in at the value of 9 million. Kral is coming in at 8.5, a Czech Republic player playing over at Spartak Moscow. Wijndal from PSV Eindhoven, if I'm not mistaken, another Eredivisie player, making it 3 Eredivisie players in the team already with Ziyech, Tagliafico and Wijndal. He's coming in at 8 million. Emerson at 8 as well. And then on the bench, we have another player in the name of Van der Voort, who's coming in at 0.875 mil. So that is the cheapest, or one of the cheapest players that we have in the squad. Milo is actually the cheapest, coming in at 0.8. Romero is one of the more expensive ones, coming in at 8.5 million. Hannes Wolf at 9.5. Solomon at, 3.8. And yeah, this is the team, boys. This is the squad that I have created. A really good starting lineup, a bench filled with talent who are going to be growing this season. I'm wondering, is my team going to be better? Yes or no? 12,000 FIFA points on the line. Hopefully, I can be successful because that's a lot of money. That's 99 euros. So let's see how this one goes for me, boys. Wish me luck. Or if you want to win, you probably don't. Let's get into it. Let's sim forward and see how this team performs in this season. We go over to May once again, and we wish ourselves good luck. So here it goes. Good luck. Well, take a look at that. Dembele has grown by +2. Werner has gone up by +1 but picked up an injury, and hopefully Haaland has come in and has done well because he has grown by +2. Ziyech up to an 87. Bruno Fernandes +3 in this season. He must have had a great season. Modric has gone down to an 88 because obviously he's old. Alan goes up to nothing. He's at 29 years old. That's what happened. Pereira goes up to 85. Niklas Süle up to an 87. +2 for him. +1 for Jimenez. Tagliafico +1. Handanovic -2. So I did know that we had some old players in the squad that were going to be declining, but hopefully it was good enough because the rest of the team has improved quite a lot. And if I look into the starting lineup, I for sure know that it is better than the other United lineup. They had 550 million in terms of transfer value within their squad, and we have the same amount. But did we do better? That's the question. Some of the other talents on the bench: Barnes +1, Ihataren +1, Benassa +1 as well, or maybe even +3 actually. I think it started off at a 74. Kral at a 76. Wijndal and Emerson +2 for both of them. And then the talents on the bench as well have grown along nicely. Some of these players definitely usable for some of these games. Premier League. Now, as you guys do know, we needed to win the Premier League or get into the top 3 and then win the other cup competitions at the same time. The other team has won the Europa League and the FA Cup and finished in top 4. Now, if I can get into the top 3 right here, that's going to mean a lot to us. So, here we go. It is... Yes! Get in! Manchester United on 97 points. That is a good one. Now, I'm wondering, is this enough already? Or is Champions League places, Europa League and FA Cup better than just the Premier League? Because if I haven't won any of the other trophies, who wins this? I'm guessing top 4 plus Europa League and FA Cup is probably considered a better season than just winning the Premier League. Is it? I don't know. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to say I need to win at least one more trophy in order to beat that Manchester United squad, okay? Because some people might argue, oops, haha, camera has turned off. Great job, Johnny. Some people might argue that this is not good enough. So, 3 points. Wow, what a gap. That's a small gap. We only conceded 21 goals, 92 goals scored. Manchester City has been held to that third position. Liverpool are ahead of them. It's good to see, though, that my team has performed, hopefully in the other competitions as well, as we move an edge closer to the calendar. Come on, please, I beg. Here it is. Here it is. We have simmed until the 28th, okay? I already knew that I would be in that Europa League final because obviously I simmed up until that point, okay? I simmed up until there and then I stopped. And then I realized, ooh, there's another Europa League game. Now here's the deal. There is no FA Cup final there. So we haven't made it into the FA Cup final. So I need to win this game against AS Roma in order to basically get this challenge done. The 550 million challenge is coming down to this point. Giveaway, yes or no? Success, yes or no? Yes! 3-1! We have beaten AS Roma! My team is better than yours, Ollie. You don't know what you're doing. United, you guys have no idea. Up top, board, let me do it for you. Alright? Give me the team, sell everyone, give me the cash. I'm gonna come in and do exactly what is necessary to get this team to the top, okay? We have done it. We have achieved the challenge, so to say. The 550 million transfer swap challenge with Manchester United to do a little bit of a rebuild has worked out in this case. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed this video. I think this is a good concept. I genuinely think this is something that could work really well for the channel's future. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see more of this. Let me know which teams to do it with, because this is so much fun to do. And yeah, I just want to see what you guys have to say. I personally really enjoyed it, and I would love to continue this. If it does well, we're going to continue it. If it doesn't, we're going to look for some new ideas. So we can do all of it, guys. I'm open to anything. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll catch each other on the next one, hopefully. Take care. I've beaten it. Take care. Peace.